So today's video is going to be about this look, which is a smoky eye using only Kajal pencil. I really like how this look turned out, considering I only used a Kajal pencil to create the smoky eye. And this is great for the days when you have to create a day to night kind of look, because you can just carry one Kajal pencil and that is enough to get you this eye look. To create this eye look, I use these two pencils. You can obviously use just this one. This is the Plum Angel Eyes Gold Kajal. Plum recently came out with this, and it is meant for sensitive eyes, and I have really sensitive eyes. Any other kajal that I apply on my eyes tend to make my eyes very watery. So if that is the case with you, I think this is really great. Also the other one, which is this one, the Plum Nature Studio Kajal pencil. This is also great. This one is smudge proof, this is not. So this is very good for creating a smoky eye. The smudger in this one is actually very good, unlike the other ones. This actually smudges. I have used only this and no brushes for my eye look. So you will see that I've used only this, and this is very good in smudging and blending out your kajal. So yes, and yeah, if you want to know how I got this look, this smoky eye using only a kajal pencil, then please keep on watching.
So I'm going to start off with the L'Oreal Infallible and the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm going to mix the two and apply them on my face with my fingers first, and then I'm going to blend it out with my beauty blender, obviously not forgetting the neck. This might look a little light for me, but the L'Oreal one does oxidize on my skin and becomes exactly my color, so don't worry about it. It's going to become like my color in the end. So yes. Then I'm using my Pack Beauty blender only to blend it out. I've been using this beauty blender since forever. I really need to use other tools as well. Then for my under eyes, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I'm going to conceal my under eyes with this. It is very important to conceal your under eyes really well, because the smoky eye tends to make your under eyes look more dark, like even darker, and you don't want that to happen. So make sure you conceal it really well, including the inner corners of your eyes, because they are the darkest. Then I'm using this Color Bar loose powder, and I'm going to set my under eyes and my lid area using this, so that the concealer does not budge, because it is a creamy concealer. It may crease, and that's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to take my Fashion Brow, Maybelline Fashion Brow in the shade brown, and I'm going to fill in my brows. I'm only using the powder side to fill in, because my brows were already quite full because I hadn't got them done in a while. But we're going to ignore that, and I'm going to fill in the gaps using the powder. Then I'm just dusting off the excess powder from my lids only and not my under eyes. And taking this Plum Angel Eyes Kohl, I'm going to just apply this on my lid area close to my lash line, but you don't have to be perfect with this. Just apply it normally, and then smudge it out with the smudger in the pencil only. We are going to build up on this, because that way it's easier and it looks better. So I'm just going to blend it out with the smudger, and then again going back with the same pencil, I'm going to add more of the black, and then blending it out with the smudger again. We're going to do this until I get the right amount of intensity of black that I want. So yes. Just make sure you blend in everything really well, so there are no harsh edges visible. Then I am going to take the same pencil on my lower lash line, and make sure it's the lash line and not the waterline. So I'm applying this on my lash line, and then again smudging it out with the same smudger. Then to define my eyes a little more, I'm using this Plum Nature Studio Kajal, and I'm applying this very close to my lash line. Now this one is smudge proof, so you need to make sure that you smudge it out really quickly. I'm smudging this out just to make sure that nothing is really harsh, but still the area around my lashes is intense. And I'm also going in with this on my waterline this time. And this is what my eyes look like in the end. I really like how it turned out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other eye. You can always go ahead and set this with an eyeshadow, a black eyeshadow. If you feel like you have oily lids and this is going to budge, you can always set it, but I did not feel the need to set it at all. Then I'm using these two mascaras to give my lashes a lot of volume and curl. Now I totally lost the footage where I was applying the lash sensational one. So here I'm applying the colossal one, and then I went ahead with the lash sensational one because that one gives more volume. So yes. And then I'm dusting off the excess powder from under my eyes. Then I'm going in with the Kiss Beauty highlight and contour palette. I'm using this shade to contour my face. So I am going in the hollows of my face, making that fish face, and just contouring with a brush that does not belong to this palette. It's actually the one I found in the Maybelline Fit Me blush. So I'm just using that to contour and blending it out with the same brush as well. Then I'm using this Maybelline V-Face Duo Powder, and using that darker shade I'm going to set my contour with this. My contour for some reason looks really harsh here, but it did not look like that in real, so yes. And then to just make it pop a little, I apply the same loose powder under the contour to make it pop. And then I'm taking the Savannah color shimmer brick and using that top shade I'm going to highlight my face. It is a beautiful highlighter. Unfortunately you cannot see it under this light, but it's really pretty. So I'm going on the highest points of my face as usual. So my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, cupid's bow, chin, and forehead, the usual places where I highlight. Also went in on my brow bone. Then I'm taking this streetwear color rich lipstick in the shade Berry Dreamy, and it's in peachy orangey shade. I wanted a peachy nude. I didn't have any, so I'm making one. So I just went in with that one, and then I went in with the Chambord transfer proof lipstick in the shade, I think, 801. The shade names are going to be in the bottom bar, and applied it over it, and I got the perfect shade that I wanted. So yes, that's the finished look.
So yes, that's it. That's how I created this look using a Kajal pencil. I love how it looks. I love how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All my social media would be linked in the bottom bar below. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!